Everybody, this is day 9 of VEDA, and I'm going to share my recipe for my black bean tacos. I have talked about them before. They're my daughter's absolute favorite, and I'm going to make them tonight, so I thought I would make a video. So I'm going to show you what you need in order to do this. This might annoy some of you because I don't have like a written out recipe. It's just something I made up, so I'm going to try to be as specific as I can, so bear with me, and here we go. Okay, so these are the things that I use to make these tacos. A juice of a lime, about half an onion chopped up, probably about a quarter cup of cilantro chopped up, some corn tortillas, some cheese, any kind of cheese you like. I just happen to use cheddar, some lettuce, some bouillon or stock if you have it. And also you're going to need about a cup of dry rice. And I don't have that in here because my rice is cooking and it takes a while, so I had to get it on, but I will tell you how to do that too. Some smoked paprika, that is key in this recipe. Black pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, some salt, and I like to make corn to go with it. Usually we end up eating it in our tacos. And it's just frozen corn. I use like half a bag for the 3 of us, and I literally just put enough water in there just so that it can cook, heat back up, whatever. And that's all I put in that. And then a can of black beans. You can't really see that very well, but there's black beans in there, and their juices are in there as well. And so you want to open your can and put that in. Back here is the rice, and I used a cup of rice, and it was the brown jasmine rice. You can use whatever rice you like, but that's the kind that we like. And 1.5 cups of water, and then I used some of the Better Than bouillon to cook it in. And I cook this for 20 minutes, and then I turn it off, and then I leave it there for about 10 minutes just to make sure it softens up really good. And that is the rice. So I'm waiting on the rice to get finished. And then I chop up my stuff. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to juice this lime. And I'm going to heat up my tortillas. And I'll be back and show you that. Okay, so I juiced my lime. And to my beans, before I get started on my tortillas, I'm going to add some of the smoked paprika. And this is where it's going to probably be annoying to people, is because I don't know how much I put. Probably about a tablespoon of that. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder, just a little. And maybe a quarter teaspoon of pepper and garlic powder. And then just, sorry for the camera, just a little pinch of salt. And then I'm just going to leave that on like low to medium heat, get it heated up really well, stir it, and that'll be done, and then I can just put a lid on it and keep it warm. My corn is going, and I can keep that warm. And now I'm going to do my tortillas. When I do my tortillas, I don't put anything in the pan, but I turn it on high heat, and I just, when it's ready, and it probably almost is, I just take my tortilla like that, stick it in, and let it heat up on both sides. It'll kind of start to bubble when it's done on one side, and then I'll just flip it around and do the other side. Okay, so when you're doing the tortillas, it only takes a few seconds on each side when you have your pan really hot. And I'm just letting this one go, and it's starting to you probably can't see it on camera, but it's kind of starting to bubble up. And you can use like tongs or something to like flip them. But I just have been doing this for so long that I just flip them. But see, when they start kind of getting the little brown spots, they're done on that side. And you just cook them for a couple more seconds on the other side. And you just continue to repeat this process until you have all the tortillas that you want done. And then I just have a tortilla holder that I stick them in, put the lid on, and they stay warm. Okay, so my tortillas are done, my corn is warm, my beans are warm, and my rice is done. It cooked for 20 minutes, it sat for 10 minutes. So I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to add that lime that we juiced, and the cilantro to it. And I'm going to try to mix this around with one hand. But this is all that you do to this rice after, because you cooked it in the broth. You could use chicken broth, veggie broth, whatever. I have been using this better than bouillon because I love it now. And it is the imitation chicken, but it's great. I love it. So anyway, and that's all you do with the rice. And then I'm going to show you how you plate these up. Okay, so the first thing I do is I get a tortilla out. I put a layer of rice, then I put the beans, and then the toppings are just the onions, the lettuce, the cheese, and some sour cream. My daughter does not like onions, so I'll not be putting that on. I usually try to put the cheese on the beans because the beans are hot, and it kind of helps to melt it a little bit. Put some lettuce on here. Doing this one-handed here. We've all done this, right? Okay, and then I'm going to put the sour cream on top. Whoop, it doesn't want to come out. And I can't figure out where my camera is. Okay, they don't look very pretty now, but they're good. Okay, so there's the tacos, and I'm going to have my little taste tester tell you how they are. Okay, so tell Mom and everybody else how the tacos are. Are they your favorites? Here's my black bean tacos. If you try them, let me know. We've been eating them for years and years and years and absolutely love them. They're cheap and they're yummy and they're fairly healthy. If you have some salsa, some fresh salsa, my husband and I make our own salsa and we put it on there, or any kind of salsa you like, it is even better. So yeah, give them a try and let me know what you think. I'll see you later. Bye.